What is going on, everybody? I'm Noah from TechnoBuffalo.com, and the nice folks at T-Mobile USA were kind enough to send us not one, but two of their newest Android cell phones. The Galaxy S2 from Samsung and the Amaze 4G from HTC. We're going to start on the left. Alright, it's the Amaze 4G from T-Mobile and HTC. They launched this phone back at Mobilize in San Francisco. Emily Price was on hand to check the phone out, and it will be available for pre-order online October 10th, hit retail stores on October 12th, $259.99 on contract after rebate. So a very high-end, high-tier price tag. Now that's still the expected price. I suppose that could change by the 12th. I'm filming this on the 7th. But that's what they're saying, $259.99 on contract after rebate. Thanks to the folks at T-Mobile PR for lending us this phone. Thanks to me for getting the thing open. This device itself, power it up while we check out what else is in the box. There we go. It's like these phones have so many features now that the stickers, instead of they used to just be blank stickers, or some of them used to say, like, you know, don't text and drive or whatever, now they have like all the different things, like this button's for this and that button's for that, and this thing over here is where the sound comes out. You know, you gotta educate people whenever you can. Woo! In the box, start guide, recycling voucher or label. Recycle your old phones, all your old gadgets when you're done with them. Don't throw them in the garbage where they wind up in a landfill. Recycle them so that they're disposed of properly and so that certain of the bits and parts can be reused. You also get a USB cable and your charging adapter, your AC adapter. So no headphones. Oh, I'm getting all kinds of messages though. No headphones or anything like that with this phone. Not like the HTC Rime that came out recently, where you get like the tangle-free earbuds and the charm and the docking station. And now you buy a super phone, you get a super phone. That's it. It's a nice feeling device, and it reminds me a little bit of the Sensation XE, which I just happen to have. Of course, T-Mobile already carries the Sensation. A little bit like the Sensation XE. This is not a US-bound phone. This is unlocked. Wow, a lot of spam blowing me up. Oh, interesting. Anyway, alright. The phone itself, 4.3-inch QHD Super LED display. Now we use all this stuff. Yes. We'll set up accounts later. 4.3-inch QHD Super LCD display, so 960 by 540. You got a front-facing camera as well as a rear 8-megapixel camera, autofocus, dual LED flash, all the new HTC camera software, the zero shutter lag they call it, for fast reloading of your camera. They've got all different things, Smart Shot and Perfect Pics and Clear Shot HDR, all the stuff that we saw debuted in the US on the MyTouch 4G slide. Also, the front camera is 2 megapixels, I forgot to mention that. Also, full 1080p video recording. It's a 4G phone, of course, and it's one of the first devices to support T-Mobile USA's HSPA plus 42 network. So, theoretical maximum speeds of 42 megabits per second. Is that why the boat's on fire, maybe? Because it's going so fast? I don't know. You're not going to get 42, but you can get bursts. I've been hearing, I think, up to around 20, so we'll have to try that out. You also, on this phone, get the latest versions of Android, Gingerbread, and HTC Sense. We'll go into the settings here. Go about phone, software. So 2.3.4 and HTC Sense 3.0. So yeah, almost the newest version. I mean, not the exact newest version, almost the newest versions. You can see the 4G indicators lit up there. Of course, you have Wi-Fi on the device as well. And we'll go back for a second, take a look at the apps here, and show you. You can get these T-Mobile apps, special T-Mobile features, or bloatware, whatever you want to call it. T-Mobile Mail, Name ID, T-Mobile TV HD, Quick is pre-installed, Zinio Reader's pre-installed. I saw Slacker Radio pre-installed as well. Let's check out Mobile HD here. Taking a little tour around the phone while this is going on. Of course, the display we talked about, 4.3 inches, multi-touch. I mean, what's not multi-touch these days? 4 capacitive touch menu buttons on the bottom. On the left spine, you've got your micro USB charging, or syncing and charging port. On the top, 3.5mm audio jack, the power lock switch. On the right spine, you've got a rocker switch for volume and whatnot, and then you've got 2 additional buttons, presumably for the camera. We'll check those out in a second. On the bottom, nothing going on, just your battery cover latch, which I will stay away from unless something terrible happens. And on the back, your camera, again, 8 megapixel, autofocus, dual LED flash, all those features that I talked about a second ago. All right, let's check out T-Mobile TV here. Let's see what's going on ESPN Mobile right now. 30-day trial? Sure, because you have to pay extra for everything. I wanted ESPN Mobile. Alright, well, we're talking about the TV. Should also mention the phone supports DLNA and HDMI mirroring. You have to get an optional adapter, but so you can send the content from this device out to a big screen TV set or monitor via HDMI. It's got 16 gigs of internal memory and a micro SD card slot. So it officially supports up to 48 gigs. I didn't even mention this, the processor today. Qualcomm S3. They renamed their Snapdragon line this year. So this is an S3. It's a 1.5 gig dual core CPU. And then you've got your Wi-Fi, your Bluetooth, all that stuff. And it's a world phone, quad band, GSM, and like I said, 4G via the HSPA plus 42. Which maybe I should have turned off and connected to Wi-Fi before I tried to load up the TV here. Well, give this a minute though, see if it comes on. Phone feels really nice in the hand. I've always been impressed by HTC's build quality of the hardware, and this phone, it's a nice mix of, it's plastic bits here, but it feels solid. I don't know if I would call this HD exactly. It's rather pixelated. Yeah. So this is live. Apparently this is live TV. And a little bit pixelated for sure. I'll try something else here. Let's try Saturday morning TV. What's that all about? Now, can Saturday morning TV actually be live on a Friday afternoon? Does that work? Yeah, it can. Also a little pixelated. But, I don't know. Kind of cool. I guess it depends how much they charge. But then you can go on demand. I would assume these would be slightly better quality because they're on demand and not streaming. Can you watch a full episode of 30 Rock? I'm cornered. So let's see what happens if I watch a full episode of 30 Rock here. Remember when these things used to just be phones? And then some of them had cameras, and that was like, whoa! And now I'm watching on-demand episodes of 30 Rock. Dr. Spaceman. Meanwhile, my spam is blowing up in the background. You thought you were just getting an unboxing. You didn't know we were going to sit around waiting for old TV shows to rerun. Rerun makes me think of that show, What's Happening? Anybody out there? No Roger, no rerun, no rent? Yeah. Anyway, that was a great show. But I was saying the build quality of the HTC phones, I've always liked it. I like their current design language. There's that one device recently, the Radar, I got to check out that isn't out yet. I wasn't so thrilled with the design language on that one. It had kind of like a double chin. But this phone, the Sensation XE, I just showed you, the Titan, certainly. All really digging the look and feel of those devices. You know what? I don't really want to wait for this anymore. So we're going to go back to the home screen, and we're going to see what these buttons do on top. Let's, I'm guessing camera and camcorder, but let's see. The first one is bigger, but has no red stripe on it. So let's press it. And it's the camera. Learn more about the advanced camera features now, right now. Second button. Does nothing. Oh, yes it did. It launched the camcorder. I got a little vibrational feedback, a little haptics, but it took a while. So it's not a zero lag camcorder. It's a, well, that's not really shutter lag we're talking about, though. We're talking about launch time. So here, let's test out the zero lag. Go, go. That's, I mean, yeah, that's fast. That's great. Okay. I mean, I'm taking the same picture over and over again, so my pictures aren't going to be worth a dime. But that is really fast. That's terrific. Well, there you go. I'm sold. It's the HTC Amaze 4G. I better be sold quick because it's $260, which is a lot for a cell phone. But, you know, you get a lot of cell phone here. The QHD display, the 4G, the dual-core Snapdragon S3, the 8-megapixel camera that reloads so fast. All that stuff. Although apparently I've dropped down to 2G now. Anyway, T-Mobile, HTC, the Amaze, available for pre-order online October 10th, in stores October 12th. We'll have much, much more on this phone. Maybe I'll send this one to Mike, since he's our imaging expert. Get him one of these new HTC phones, see what he thinks of the camera. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? I should do that. Much, much more on Techno Buffalo. And don't forget, we will be, well, I won't, but John and Ralph and Mike will be down at CTA San Diego starting October 11th for all the news coming out of the show. Apparently, they're not going to do the Samsung Unpack thing anymore, but hopefully there'll be some other interesting news coming out of the show. Maybe from HTC, you never know. So stay tuned for that. So next time, my name's Noah. Thanks for watching. Thanks again to T-Mobile PR for loaning us this device. Bye-bye.